Greetings to you, my brothers and sisters all around the world who are followers of William Branham, and specifically to my brothers and sisters in Third Exodus Assembly in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Trinidad. I want to speak to you today about Parrotism. Now, the word Parrotism came to me, I was inspired to me, because I remember quite vividly walking in the post office that one time I said to a guy, you know, you're such a parrot. And he said, what? Hanson, you calling me a parrot? You want anybody to talk like you? And I said to him, you have the wrong idea of who is a parrot. I said, I'm going to tell you who is a parrot. A parrot is not one who talks a lot. A parrot is one who always say what he or she hear others say. And parrotism is a disease. And parrotism is very, very prominent among black people because black people was brainwashed into intellectualism. Academic education was used to brainwash black people to love employment and to love religion and to become superstitious and to lack true spirituality. And so, whenever you encounter a person who's religious or superstitious, they're always telling you things that they heard others say before. But when it really comes to spiritual things, my friend, they can only be known by experience. And to you people who believe in God in the sky, which there isn't any God in the sky, because what you see as the sky and what you see as your surrounding is actually what exists in you, and you get in an outer projection of it. Because this whole world is your own self pushed out. Everything is downloaded in you. Because there's no God outside of yourself. God is only within. And I'm not afraid to say, whenever you use the word I am, you're using the name of God. That's Exodus 3, my friends. And you cannot never say I am and not referring to yourself. This is why William Branham had it posted up in his church, in the Branham Tabernacle, be still and know that I am God. But black people was made to believe in a God outside of themselves, specifically in believing in a white God or white image. And it doesn't matter which church or which religion or which day you choose to go worship, because at the end of the day, there's only Sunday. There could never be a day without the sun. So Monday and all of that, the moon never have a day. Saturn never had a day either. So, as long as you belong to any religion in this world, you're indoctrinated. You're in total ignorance, and you will never come to know yourself. You will have just limited understanding, and you will never come to know who you are. So, when the question was asked, who am I? Because when you read Exodus 3, it's just showing you the experience you will come into, because Moses, as I told you before, is just a state of consciousness. All these personifications are just states of consciousness. It just represent people. What you think is people are persons. It's just personification representing ideas, experiences you will have. Okay? When you ask the question, who am I? What is your name? I am that. I am. I am whatever I say that I am. I am whatever I believe myself to be. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Now, if you're listening to me, I will recommend a little book for you called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Listen to that. As a Man Thinketh. Also, I will recommend to you a 5-day or 7 days mental diet where you're thinking just positive thoughts. And then you'll ask yourself, where's the devil? Then you'll realize if there's any devil, it is you, yourself. If there's any hell, it is the one that you're creating. Because you will understand that you've been kept by fear. And school, church, politics, all these things is to really keep you in fear, and you've been in a state of paranoia from since you was a child growing up, and in a state of fear. And everything you learn is what's been taught to you, okay? So, religion itself, because the law of reproduction is that every seed and every species reproduces after its kind, and whatsoever you sow is that you would reap. And you cannot go against the laws or check the laws of the universe, because everything is mental. As above, so below. Law of correspondence, you can't check that either. And the law of vibration, everything vibrates, everything is energy, nothing rests. And when you come to know and understand the 5 elements, and understand the secret of creation for yourself, by first accepting that God is within, if you can do that, and accept that the Bible is not secular history, but it's salvation story, your own salvation, your own biography, and the Bible must be interpreted psychologically. If you can accept all of that and start that journey, you would realize that you've been suffering from parrotism. Saying what you hear somebody else say and believing it to be a fact. That is why I am challenging you to put your imagination to the test. I am challenging you how to go to bed in a certain level of consciousness. I am challenging you how to get into a state of consciousness in a sleepy state with a certain thought in mind, a drowsy sleepy state with a certain thought in mind, and you will experience vision. I'm challenging you, if you want to get out of parrotism, how to chase the laws of thoughts in your own mind, and to come to realize that we are thought evolved being, and that your thoughts is what's shaping your circumstances, and you blaming some devil and not yourself. And you've been taught to look outside yourself, and you've been taught to put value to the things that you pay money for and the things that you get for free. You've been chained not to put value on those things. Then you would realize also that parrotism would bring you into a state whereby you make your belly your God, where you make money your God, where they have you to bow down to worship money. Because why? You haven't fulfilled Matthew 6:33. You haven't seek first the kingdom. You haven't come to know your true identity, to know who you are. And so this disease is affecting people all around the world. Not only in third Exodus, and not only the followers of William Branham, but all around the world, people have been affected by parrotism. So, my friends, if you're bold enough to try to challenge what I'm saying, or try to criticize me, what is your experience? Because everything I will be saying, I'm speaking from my experience, because I've experienced scriptures in my life. And most of these experiences, I had those experiences when I was even among you guys. At third Exodus, and in the other denominations also, which you all are denomination also. You denominated, you stagnated, you all can't go any further. And I have to come and I have to tell you the truth, so that you can think and start thinking for yourself and start getting rid of all the fear. Because I've been among you guys and I know the truth. Okay? So, what happened is that when William Branham was preaching, the message that was hidden in symbolism was the real message that would bring you into an experience. The other message that you think he was really preaching was the one that would bring you into parrotism. So, You brothers, when you talk about the eagle and the chipmunk just chattering, you speak about yourself. You are the one who just chattering, and say when the bride come to know, huh? The bride is speaking about the female side of you. Because we are all male and female. Noah ark, you is the ark. That had everything both male and female in you. So, my friends, you have to be honest to yourself. You've been paying tithes, which is something else I will get into another time. And no windows open up for you. I wrote a book on that, called How to Open Up the Windows of Heaven. And because you have been honest to yourself, and you're afraid to question, because you're told not to question God. Don't question brother. Don't question nobody at all. Don't question brother Vinno. That's the man of God. He has a white dove and a pole to vindicate him. Yes, because he had the exoteric and not the esoteric. So you have outer manifestation and not inner. Because when you get the inner one, it's only you alone can tell the experience. Because everything concerning the Bible is personal. It's a personal thing, my friend. And until you get that personal experience for yourself, you are just a parrot suffering from parrotism. You're just suffering from parrotism. You're just chattering. You are the chipmunk. And an eagle can only fly so high. But when you come into the realm of the astronaut, it will start to go out of your body, my friend. It will start floating. It will start going to different galaxies. It will start breaking the time barrier, my friend. And you don't have outside, it's happening within. So my friends, you can continue wait for the rapture in your parrotism and wait for some man to come from the sky and believe in some cloud. My friend, it's not true. I'm telling you, if I didn't experience what I've experienced and become invisible and discover my mystical self and understand that I am a mystic and that the Bible was written by mystics, and you have to come into mystical experiences first of all before you can interpret it, I would not have known the truth also. So I am telling you the truth. I am telling you it out of love. Thank you for listening, man. Peace and love to you. I'll continue to bring the truth to you because I love you, because I found love, I found myself, I found God, and God is love. And you don't find love outside of yourself. You find love within yourself. Peace to you, my brothers.